Well, that's just ridiculous, isn't it? Hello everyone and welcome back to more Football Manager 2019 with me, Mr. Grand 2, and episode 71 of Monaco. And yeah, I mean, let's not mention what happened last time. If you haven't seen it, go and watch it because I don't want to talk about it. We played one match since last time though. We beat Marseille 5-1, a fantastic performance from us there. Why couldn't we have done that at some point in the last two episodes? Our fortune would be somewhat different, and that's a result which has not really made much of an impact in the league title race. PSG still, unfortunately, very much in control. They've played 3 games since last time and they've won all of them. It doesn't matter what anyone does. I don't think they're going to be stopped this season. So as you can see, we are currently 12 points behind PSG. Even if we win our game in hand, we'll still be 9 points behind. So realistically, it's already over once again. And much like last year, I don't really feel like we've done all that much wrong. I suppose recently we haven't. It was the earlier period with all those draws and those couple of defeats that caused the issue. How we're going to address this next season, I have no idea. The board have already given us our transfer budget because we've already secured Champions League football, and 36 million is not really going to cut it. I think ever since the chairman's withdrawn his funds, obviously we've got the new stadium coming as well, we kind of don't really have any money, and I don't really know what we're going to do. We're going to have to sell. We're going to have to sell to buy, and there isn't really anyone particularly that I want to sell, but I guess we'll have to wait and see what happens. It's not going to be a simple summer, that is for sure. And realistically, that's our title hopes completely over. PSG once again getting a completely... I mean, 2 goals in the 86th and 89th minute. I mean, it's pretty ridiculous now at this point. We can, however, still win the Coupe de France, which would be nice because we never have. And PSG aren't in this anymore, so at least we won't have to play them. But to do so, we have to get past Toulouse here in the semi-final. And then the final will be against, I believe, either Bordeaux or Lyon, assuming we even get there. And that's a pretty big thing to ask. So this is the team for this game then. Alexandre is going to be in goal. Barek is going to be playing at left back because Mendy is suspended. Martinez, De Ligt and Henriks complete the defence. Allard has continued his excellent form. He scored against Marseille as well. He's just been brilliant. A revelation since breaking into the first team. Kessie and Tonali are going to be in the middle and Skov on the right-hand side, of course. Maria is going to be in attacking midfield because Aouar is also suspended. And then Patrick Schick, who is having the season of his career, is going to be up front. So go out there and prove a point. Really prove a point to me that you can't, you can actually get through a big game without completely choking. That would be nice. I mean, watch as we just win every league match until the end of the season, even though it's now completely and utterly meaningless. And we get to the final of this and we end up throwing it away once again because that's just what we do. Henriks chucks it in towards Schick and his header goes over the bar, but a good early chance for us. Scott with a free kick and he puts it away for his 15th of the season. He's certainly on a roll when it comes to free kicks. Hasn't really done much with them for a while, but he has their fantastic hit. Not the most convincing goalkeeping, but then again, for poor Rene, it's not really his fault. It's more just sort of, that's how goalkeepers are dealt with in this year's game, isn't it? And we're coming forwards again, or no, Callum Chambers has been sent off for a violent 2-footed tackle. I mean, that's what he's getting up to after 6 years in London. And that's it. Only 2 highlights in the first half, but going pretty well. And we're well, I say we're in, I'm not going to say we're in control. We're not in control. We're never in control. It doesn't matter. And unless we're 4 goals up, we're not in control. There's still a chance for Toulouse to get back into this. They may have 10 men. We may have the lead, but I mean, look, there you go. There you go. It's just so predictable. Can we restore our lead? Henriks chucks it into the opposition, as he's prone to do. It's bounced down to Skov, who hits it against the bar. We haven't done that for a while. I've missed hitting the woodwork rather than scoring. It's my favourite thing to do. Skov with a corner in, and De Ligt doesn't get it on target. 25 minutes left against a 10-men Toulouse. We've completely thrown away a lead. 12 shots on target. They've had 2, so obviously 1-1 is a fair reflection of what's happened so far. I do feel like this save is just becoming slightly just cursed, as Oh, what is that? I thought it was going over the line. Luckily, it goes over the bar in a very weird animation, and we survive for now. 15 minutes left. I'm pretty sure this goes to extra time rather than penalties, which is good because I can't trust a penalty shootout. Why are we not doing anything? Why they've got 10 players on the pitch and we're just sort of ambling around doing absolutely nothing. We were winning this match, and once again in a big match we've completely thrown it away. I mean, it's not over. We've still got extra time, but we shouldn't need extra time. They've had 10 players for 50 minutes. It's ridiculous. It is, I keep using that word, but it is genuinely ridiculous at this point. No, I checked all their coach reports. None of these players don't like big matches. None of them do. But they clearly do hate big matches because they constantly choke in them. Barreca on the left-hand side, into Berardi. He's on as a sub. Henriks, we're playing it around really nicely. Thank you, Robert Skov. Thank you. At least you're here. At least you are here to save our bacon. 16th of the season for him, 2 in this game. And, well, he's not been his most prolific, certainly in the first part of the season and throughout much of last season. But he's turned on the style here, and when we need him the most, well, can we get a third to really seal this and put any chance of our regular choking to rest? Lozano on the left-hand side flicks into a Schick, and he heads over the bar. 7 minutes left. That doesn't make any difference. Doesn't make any difference. We'll find some way of throwing this away. I'm sure we will. I'm not going to go defensive. We tried doing that. It didn't work. I'm not going to sub anyone off. We tried doing that. It didn't work. There'll be some sting in the tail here. Or maybe this time there won't be. 10 seconds to go. Skov into the box. I think we might have actually done it. We might have actually done it. We might have actually won an important match. And indeed we did. Extra time needed, but a 2-1 win against Toulouse. We didn't Toulouse against them. I'm here all week. And yeah, we're into the final again for the 3rd year running. Obviously, we know what happened the last 2 years, but that can't possibly happen again. Because if we are going to choke in the final, it won't be against PSG. It will be against Lyon or Bordeaux. So barring something incredible, then, which realistically isn't going to happen, we will just come back for the Coupe de France final on the 25th of May, which will be either against Bordeaux or Lyon. We will come back sooner if PSG have an almighty collapse, but I don't think that's going to be happening anytime soon. So that is going to be the end of the episode there. Thank you very much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next episode. And I will see you next time where hopefully we can end the season on a high by breaking our Coupe de France curse.